Studs. I'm Mark DiCarlo. Glad to have you here for this very special show. Welcome back. We have taken our entire production crew. We are here in Washington, D.C. Give yourselves a hand, Washington. We're here in Washington, D.C. to take studs on the road. We've got 2 Washington studs and 3 fabulous Washington studettes and probably some congressional moles in the audience, and we don't even know who they are. But we sent up these people on dates. We're in the nation's capital, so let's meet the ladies, shall we? Okay. Audience, this is Stacy Burtka. She's a 26-year-old graphic artist. Give her a Washington welcome. Next to her is the birthday girl, Kimberly Mitchell. She turned 23 today. Right here in Washington. Wave the flag, Kimberly. There you go. And way down at the end is Laura Fisher. She's a 21-year-old psychology student. Welcome to the show, Laura. Laura. Sometimes a flag is just a flag. You date a lot of guys. What's the perfect guy for you?
Definitely not a lot out there. The guys out here are more my type. I like...
Here in Washington, you mean?
Yeah. I like the guys that you see on the beer commercials that will pull up in the Harleys and have the ripped old Levi's on, the boots and the T-shirts, maybe a little scrubby beard.
Well, they're not real. They're holograms. You know that, don't you? Out in L.A., we make those guys. That's the kind of guy you're looking for.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How about you, birthday girl, Kimberly?
Well, I only like 3 major requirements. They need to have manners, common courtesy, and big heart has to be.
How about you, Stacy? Describe for me the perfect guy for you, if you could.
I only have 2 requirements, rich and hot.
Well, there you go. Things can be so simple sometimes. Let's meet our 2 Washington studs for tonight. Scott and Mike, come on out here. Scott, good to see you. Mike, good to see you. Hey, you gotta carry flat while I talk to you. This is Scott Barnett. He's a 26-year-old financial administrator. Give Scott a big hand. And pass that on. Next to Scott is Mike Demers, a 24-year-old production manager. Welcome to the show, Mike. All right, guys. You know the rules. We sent you guys on dates here in Washington. They were all blind dates. No one knew anybody, right? At all. You're on the stand now. And the guy with the most hearts at the end of the show will be crowned Washington's biggest stud. And we'll give you all kinds of cool things, a tour of the Pentagon, and some dishes we ripped off from the White House last night at the dinner. By the way, George and Barbara, thanks very much. The chicken was excellent. All right. We've got special hearts for today. This is our Jimmy Carter peanut heart. Hey, he healed the country, okay? All right, guys, we're going to start with you. Scott, is it easy for you to talk to a blind date on the phone?
No, not at all. I'm basically a pretty shy person, and I have to sit down and take a deep breath and really think about what I'm going to say before I get on the phone and call them.
Okay. All right, we asked the ladies what they were thinking when they talked to you on the phone, Scott. And here's what they said. One of the ladies said, he's as kind and understanding as Mother Teresa. Second lady said, if he gets any more excited, he's going to blow up. Third lady said, woo, doggy, it's Jed Clampett.
He's as kind and understanding as Mother Teresa. I'd have to say Kim.
Oh. What'd you say, Kim?
If he gets any more excited, he's going to blow up.
Really? What happened? So he calls you on the phone.
Okay, his tone of voice, it went up and down, and it was, I didn't understand.
Well, he's probably happy to be talking to you.
I don't know, I guess.
No? Were you way excited when you were talking to her on the phone, Scott?
Unfortunately, I had a call from work, and work's not the most exciting place to call from, so, I mean, I tried to do the best job I could.
You work in a bank?
No, I work at a telecommunications company.
Which is a front for the CIA, obviously.
Exactly.
All right, who actually did say he's this kind and understanding his Mother Teresa? Laura. Really? What a surprise.
Well-
Why did you say that?
I said that because every time he had been calling me, it seemed like we kept missing. He called from work, and then he couldn't talk, and then he called me
'Cause
again.
his
I was
line is
running
probably
out.
bugged.
Yeah, probably. And we kept trying to arrange dates, and I was going out of town, and he never, I mean, every time he talked to me the same tone. It wasn't like, you know, you make a first impression, but he was really kind.
Okay, so that's good. Although some women don't like nice guys, but obviously these three do, so you're doing okay. By the way, I didn't mention it before, but the way we found these guys is we went to this bar here in Washington called Studebakers. We had a big contest, 900 guys signed up, and we went through this whole thing in the bar, and these two guys were judged the two biggest studs in Washington. That's why they're here with us on the set tonight. And our friends at the Big Mix 107.3, Jack Diamond in the morning, and WTTG Channel 5, of course, helped out with keeping our glasses full and the hors d'oeuvres and stuff. Mike! Women usually attracted to you the first time they see you, like, instantly?
Well, I mean, I like to make a good first impression.
How?
Well, I like to come, I'm pretty laid back, so I usually dress casual, but I like to have a nice, clean appearance.
Sure. It's important here in Washington.
Yeah, well,
All right. We asked the ladies what they were thinking when they first laid eyes on you, Mike. And one of the ladies said, "This guy is an all-American star-spangled sweetie." Second lady said, "The little dents in his bum were begging for my finger." And the third lady said, "Oh my God, I'm dating Wally Cleaver."
well, I would say the little dents in his bum were begging for my finger was Kimberly.
Yeah! Good job. There you go. What little dents you talking about, Kim?
Well, he came over and we went downstairs because I had made him potato skins. And we had...
You showed up at her house and she had hors d'oeuvres for you?
Yes, really nice.
Wow.
So we were down there and I think we forgot something like a napkin or something. And he says, "Oh, I'll come up and help." And he said he had a bottle of wine. So we were walking up the stairs and I said, "You first," because a nice butt is so good. I like that. And so he's walking up the stairs, and I just said, "Wait a minute." And I just touched the two sides to make sure he had those little dents there, and he did.
Do you have dents in your butt?
I've never been able to see it.
Go to a body shop and have them bondoed out.
Yeah.
All right. This guy's an all-American star-spangled sweetie, or, oh my God, I'm dating Wally Cleaver.
I think, oh my God, I'm dating Wally Cleaver would have to be Laura.
For the Dwight David Eisenhower heart. There you go. Was he in black and white when he showed up?
No, he had picked me up in the afternoon. We went out during the day. And if there is just any, like, you open the dictionary of all-American guy, it's Mike.
Really? You think he's going to run for office someday?
Oh, definitely.
Stick around and we'll find out what office when you come back to our Washington, D.C. episode of Studs. I gotta go. Kids were yelling at me outside the window. Welcome back to our D.C. version of Studs. We're here in beautiful Washington, D.C. It's cherry blossom time here, and the aroma is quite luscious. Scott, what do you do to keep yourself in shape?
Work out every day.
All right, well, we asked the ladies what they thought of your shape, Scott, and here's what the lady said. One of the ladies said, "He's a mighty man with a mighty tan." Second lady said, "He has the nicest, biggest, beefiest butt." And the third lady said, "He's a giant redwood in a forest of saplings."
He has the nicest, biggest, beefiest butt. That was Kim.
Oh, that's what I thought, too. What'd you say, Kim?
He's a giant redwood in a forest of saplings.
Really? What'd you guys do on your date? Drive through one of his legs? Like,
No. I saw him. I met him at a bar, and I saw him there, and he was dressed. He looked great. He was in this real nice suit, and his shoulders were just really wide. I mean, like everybody else at the bar was saplings, and there's this giant redwood. I knew him right away.
yeah? Who actually did say he has the nicest, biggest, beefiest butt? Oh, Stacy. Yeah?
Yeah. Well, when I met him, I was sitting down, and he came up from behind me, walked up from behind me, and we're sitting there and talking and talking and talking, and I never saw what he looked like, really. And when we got up to leave after a few drinks, I look down, and there it was, and that was it.
Yeah? Okay. Mike, how do you make sure a woman enjoys herself on a date when she's out with you?
Well, I try to put her at ease and maybe crack a few jokes. I like to do something that they want to do also. Mm-hmm. Kind of half and half.
Okay, so you ask them what they want to do before you actually do it. Okay, we asked them what they enjoyed most on their dates with you, Mike, and one of the ladies said, I love a man who's into ladies' underwear. Second lady said, he sure knows how to make a girl's pussycat purr. And not to be outdone, the third lady said, I was in ecstasy when he filled me with his creamy pudding. So, you said what?
I was in ecstasy when he filled me with his creamy pudding. I would say that was Stacy.
Yes.
What'd you guys do on your date, Stace?
He took me on a picnic, and he asked me what I like to eat, and I told him I like chocolate pudding. So, with the other things he brought pudding for me.
Was that the dessert?
Yes.
Okay. I love a man who's into ladies' underwear, Mike, or he sure knows how to make a girl's pussycat purr.
He sure knows how to make a girl's pussycat purr. That was Kimberly.
William Taft, our fattest president. There you go. Yeah?
Well, it's very important to me that a guy I go out with meets my cat Sinbad, and Sinbad has to like him, and he likes people. He's very selective, and Mike came in, and he was not allowed to go any farther than the table where Sinbad was at. He looked at me, and he said, this guy's okay, and he started to purr.
Oh, it's a talking cat.
Yeah, we communicate very well. We don't even have to. And so he was very much accepted by Sinbad.
Really?
Yeah.
Sinbad, the swashbuckling talking cat. Great. All right, Scott, do you like to make the first romantic move on a date? Or you like the woman to do that?
No, the woman usually has to because I'm, a little shy.
Are you? Okay. All right, we asked the ladies about romance on the day. What happened, if it was romantic or not, Scott? And one of the ladies said, I slid toward him like my butt was greased. Second lady said, his tender touch tickled my lips. And the third lady said, it was tiny, but it packed quite a wallop.
Let's see, it was tiny, but it packed quite a wallop. I think that was Laura.
No.
Doing real good on the hearts there, Scott. What'd you say, Laura?
I said his tender touch tickled my lips.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, we had gone on a cruise around down the Potomac River, which I'm sure you've seen now.
I did that last night, the 3-hour cruise, right?
Yeah. And very nice cruise, dinner and dancing and everything. Afterwards, we went to the Jefferson Memorial.
Been there.
Yeah. And it was really nice. We sat and talked, and then he had to drive me to my car, and just in the car, it was just a nice pet goodbye.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Were you in kind of a romantic mood, Scott, or you were happy the way things were going?
No, I was doing good. I was good.
Okay. Who actually said it was tiny, but it packed a wallop? Who was that? Kimberly! You're not talking about your cat again, are you?
No. No. At the end of the date, we gave each other a kiss goodbye, and his lips were just so soft, and it was really neat.
Okay, all right. Mike, still playing for the John Quincy Adams heart. How about you? Any romance on your dates?
Yeah, there's a little romance.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay, we asked the ladies about your romantic moves and how to grade them, and one of the ladies said, we did it Ozzie and Harriet style. I don't know what that means. Another lady said, he got so excited I was forced to fake it. And the third lady said, he slid right into second with thoughts of heading home.
He slid right into second with thoughts of heading home. That was Kimberly.
There you go, John Quincy Adams.
We're just sitting there, and we're watching TV, and he just starts to hold my hand, which is first base. And second base...
Wait.
Are you guys buying?
Holding hands is first base?
Yeah, and it's old-fashioned.
Judges? No, that can't be right. All right, so he's holding your hand.
Okay, and then we just started the kiss. and
Which would be?
second base.
Second base.
Second base. And that got kind of heavy, so
Taking kind of a big lead.
a big lead, yeah. So it was like a thought from second to third, and then he got tagged out. But it was a
Now-
mutual tag out.
Now, were you kissing from the stretch or from the wind-up at this point?
Probably the wind up.
Okay. We did it Ozzie and Harriet style, or I got so excited, I was forced to fake it. He got so excited, I was forced to fake it.
Okay, we did it Ozzie and Harriet style. I think that was Laura.
There you go. The James Garfield heart shot by a disappointed office seeker. Congratulations, Mike. Yeah, what happened?
Well, when he dropped me off, we had a day date. It was a lot of fun. We went to Inner Harbor and went to the aquarium, went shopping. And when he dropped me off, it was like the old sitcom couples, just kind of a peck and quick hug, and that was it.
No real romantic furor.
No, not really.
It sounds good anyway. Stick around when we come back. We're going to find out which one of these guys is more likely to bake cookies for his girlfriend. Don't go away. Welcome back. Welcome back to Washington. Studs is here. We're having a great time. Here's the deal, guys. Before the show, we sat the ladies down in the rotunda, and we asked them to give us some descriptions of you guys. So you just tell me who they're talking about, you or your co-stud, okay? Scott, Heartless. Scott, we're going to start with you. Scott, according to the ladies now, who's most likely to get a pedicure, you or Mike?
I'd have to say me.
Scott says it's him. Ladies?
Scott.
Hey, there you go. Why would you say that, Stacy?
Because his hands are very nice, and he looks like doctor's hands. Look like he keep his toes real clean and neat.
Mike, who's most likely to impress a woman's parents, you or Scott?
I have to say me.
For Millard Fillmore?
Sounds good.
Mike says it's him. Ladies?
Mine.
Oh, there you go. Why would you say that, Laura?
Because my mom, I went from that point of view. My mom loves the clean cut, and look at him. He's just perfect. A little collared shirt and everything.
Sure. Okay. Scott, who's most likely to have his face slapped by a woman, you or Mike?
Well, of course not the all-American kid here, so I guess it would have to be me.
For John Adams, Scott says it's him. Ladies?
Scott.
Hey, there you go. Why, Kim?
I didn't get any impression that he would ever do it, but just by his voice going up and down, and he just might be a little unpredictable sometimes.
All right, Mike, who's most likely to flex in front of the mirror, you or Scott?
Definitely Scott.
Scott? John Tyler? Mike says it's Scott. Ladies?
Scott.
Hey, there you go. Why would you say that, Laura?
Because he had mentioned that he worked out a lot, and I could see him, when he's driving in the rearview mirror, like his arm hanging out, kind of, catching
Objects
his
may be
arm.
larger than they appear.
Yeah.
Scott, you're coming on strong here, Scott. Scott, who's most likely to bake cookies for his girlfriend, you or Mike? Not even a question. Scott says it's Mike. Ladies?
Mine.
Hey, there you go. Congratulations. Why would you say that, Stacy?
Because he cooked for me. He cooked shrimp and
Cook some pudding?
pudding.
Yeah, sure. Hey, Mike, who's most likely to suck on a woman's earlobe for the perfect stud score, Mike? You or Scott?
I would say me.
Ladies? Oh, you got it! Congratulations! The ultimate stud. My God. Wow, very exciting. Why, pretty impressive, huh? Solid gold heart. Yeah, did he suck on your ear, Stacy?
Possibly. I can't remember.
Stick around, we come back. We're going to find out which one of these guys is the bigger stud, so don't go away. Welcome back. All right, guys. Here's the deal. All you got to do now is tell me who you'd like to continue dating. And if she picks you, we send you on a fabulous date wherever you want to go, and we pay for it.
First, Stacy. I had a really good time, but I don't think we ever really just clicked to begin with. Then Kim, that girl has a heart of gold. She's a sweetheart. I really liked her a lot. But then there's Laura, and I think from the moment I picked her up until we left the Jefferson Memorial, which is right next to Grant's tomb,
Yeah.
we had a great time, so that would be my choice.
Great, okay. Laura. All right, and if Laura picks you, where are you guys going to go on your date?
I think we'll go down and do the Cabo Wabo down in Cabo San Lucas. since
Mexico.
I'm from the East Coast.
All right, Mike, same deal with you. You're in the lead. Same deal.
Well, didn't pick Laura. I think I was probably more of her mom's type instead of hers. And I didn't pick Stacy. She's a lot of fun. We had a great time talking, which leaves the birthday girl, Kimberly.
Great, okay, very exciting. Now, if the birthday girl picks you, where are you guys going to go?
I was thinking about going down to either Key West or the Caribbean and chartering a sailboat and just letting the wind kind of take us wherever it may.
Do you know how to sail?
Yeah.
Oh, good, that's a plus. All right, great, very exciting. All right, now, Stacy, neither of the guys picked you, but again, thanks for having us at your house today. Thank your mom again for the chili. It was really good. Would you show us who you picked before you go? Did you have fun this week?
Yes.
Good.
Very nice.
I'm glad. Scott. Okay, all right. All right, Scott, you're trailing now, and you picked Laura, right? Laura, if you pick Scott, you can go to Cabo Wabo San Lucas and drink tequila with other people from America. It sounds exciting. What's it gonna be? Scott! All right, Kimberly. You pick Mike. You're gonna go to the Caribbean and sail around. If not, these two are gonna go to Cabo San Lucas. What's it gonna be, birthday girl? Oh! Happy birthday! Congratulations, Mike. Go give her a big hug. Oh, very exciting, Sean. Of course, you know, we didn't really go to Washington. We're here in LA, but we actually moved the entire Capitol Rotunda across the street here from the studio, so make it look authentic. We'll see you next time. Bye.